Hey there, my beautiful baby penguins. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more Creativerse and this beautiful yellow. I just realized I put that H in accidentally. Maybe? I don't remember. I don't remember if I put that H in to stand for Hotfoot or not. But either way, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to finish off this build, hopefully. Yes, hello, welcome back. Please like this video. It helps the channel greatly. And thank you to all of you beautiful people who are subscribed with the notification bell on. YouTube sent me a lovely message saying my channel has, I don't know, like a high number of people with the notification bell on compared to subscribers, compared to the average or something. I don't know. It was a lovely email to get. Love my community. And today, we are finishing up this Hotfoot challenge. Let's drift over to here. Ooh, yeah. Slow, slow, slow. Bang. We need more glider skins, am I right? I love the glider skins. Anyway, yes, we're over here. These are all the blocks in this Hotfoot challenge. It is so hot in my room right now. I just didn't realize until I decided to talk a little bit. It is super hot in my room right now, so I apologize. Well, it wouldn't matter to you. You can't see me. You can't tell if I'm sweaty or not, which I'm not yet. You know, I'll turn on the fan. Maybe you'll hear that, but it'll keep me cool. And, what am I talking about? These are the blocks that were in the Hotfoot challenge, right? We have a few interesting ones. Yeah, there's a few that we have to use that we haven't used yet. For example, moss, cactus flower, mineral water, all things we haven't used quite yet. But there is definitely, I don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry, I got so confused. I confused myself by bringing up that it's hot in here, and now I'm just frazzled. Today we're doing the exterior, the landscaping, the man's job, as I've heard landscaping called. We did the interior last time. I think it looks really good. I actually haven't seen your comments from that video because it's going live in about 5 hours from when this video is being made. But yeah, I think the first thing to do is just figure out where we want the teleporter to be. I'm kind of thinking of this as a kind of closed ecosystem. So, yeah, what I was thinking would be kind of neat is if we used this side to sort of be where the teleporter comes in. So the teleporter would be, I don't know, somewhere around here maybe. And we can do this sort of lovely canyon style thing to sort of lead over to our entryway. And then what I was thinking is we'd sort of continue this sort of cliff face thing. We could add in some stone. And we could sort of wrap it around so that you never really... you can't really come out of here. I was thinking a closed sort of system might be kind of a neat way to do it. That way we can have a little bit more control. And then it's really just naturing it up, adding some, you know, cool details and stuff like bamboo, like flowers, like, you know, the other stuff, moss, the other stuff that's around. But yeah, I thought that might be kind of cool, building sort of like a canyon that you walk through. I don't know why. I just thought it would be kind of neat. I was looking at these sort of faces that we sort of dug out, and I was like, that'd be kind of a cool way to come into this area. Downside, it kind of blocks the view of the side of the church, which is a bummer. I don't know why I'm jumping around so much. I apologize. If you're a person who suffers from motion sickness or just likes well-made videos, this is not the place for you. But yeah, it kind of blocks this view, unfortunately. But, well, actually, we could easily have the view on the other side. Yeah, because they're identical. So, yeah, first things first, I need to get a few extractors. But I think it would be cool to have the teleporter over here, or the adventure gate, or, you know, however you come into this area. I think it'd be cool to have over here, because then you get this awesome view. And it also sort of blocks off this side for being able to, you know, because if you go that way, you can walk around a little bit. We want to create sort of a closed ecosystem for no reason other than my own brain. But I like the canyon. I like the beach. I don't need to explain this anymore. I think, yeah, first things first, I'm going to dig out the pathway, which we're going to have kind of wrap around through here and end up somewhere around there. And then we'll get to detailing it and stuff. It should be a lot of fun. I'll see you on the other side. My apologies for the darkness. But yeah, we've got this little walkway now. I think I like this a little bit more. It also allows me to not have to decorate nearly as much, which is a nice little thing about it, you know? Now I just have to focus on decorating this area as opposed to sort of everything that you can see. Because if I was going to put it like over here, I'd want like most of this to be decorated and done up. But now I can sort of focus my energy on just this walkway, which is cool. We have to choose a path block, which I don't know if there's one that immediately comes to mind from like the group that we have. But I think what I want to do first is get the walls sort of finished. We're going to use ladders quite a bit, which I do not have on me. We're going to use ladders to sort of look like it's holding back sections. And we also, I want to rough it up, add some stone and whatnot. Do I have... Stalactite might be kind of cool. But yeah, basically I want to sort of make it look like some of these have been sort of like mountains that have been carved out. Which, I mean, I guess they sort of are. Yeah, we sort of want to add some stone, just add some color to these walls, make them look a little bit better. I'm going to go get some bedrock as well. But yeah, we're going to basically connect them up so that you can only walk through this narrow way. And yeah, I think that'll be cool. And then we just got to wrap this around right here. So this is all blocked off as well. It's going to be nice. I'm going to get the walls done. Small progress update. My fan is now on. If you hear it, when it hits one edge of its turn, it really grinds into it. Wait, there it is. No, I don't know if that came through. Hopefully not. Anyway, I've been doing a little bit. I decided to go over here. I was going to do a little pond. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. But I was thinking a little pond here would be kind of cool. I wanted to include the water sort of flowing in different sections because I think flowing water is just cooler than not flowing water. Also, it's a good way to break up sort of the monotony of the wall. You can see over here, I haven't been going crazy with like the stone and stuff. I do want to do more. Over here, I thought it'd be cool to include sort of just a different texture, so I'm using the silt stone. And yeah, we're going to make this area like a little bit different, a little bit more siltstone heavy. I've sort of got an interesting plan, I think, for it. But yeah, this side will be a little bit different than sort of this side. I also think siltstone will look really good next to bamboo, which I'm interested to try out. But yeah, so I think what I want to do is kind of get a pathway chosen. A pathway. I want to get a pathway in so that I could sort of build around that because... you know, that's just sort of what I was thinking. Anyway, so if we come over here, we have a few different textures we can use, none of which I really want to use for a pathway. One thing I was thinking is we could use the bottom of dirt. It's sort of a little bit good, sort of a packed dirt style. It'd be a little bit more traditional, I suppose, than any of these. The other thing we need is somewhere to put like our lighting sources, and I was thinking of using the moss for that. So like putting the torch on top of the moss, sort of using it as like a lamp holder of some weird description. So we're going to try that. But anyway, I think overturned grass is probably our best option for this. We don't have a ton of room, which I kind of like. You know, it's kind of a small area, which is cool because it allows us to add, you know, quite a bit of detail to it. The other thing I was thinking is we might try and like populate it by creatures that are there to, you know, praise our Lord and Savior Hotfoot, which, by the way, we need a name for. I don't want to keep calling him Hotfoot. We're not praising all hot feet. That's crazy. Cults, I mean religions, aren't led by, you know, a group. You know, we don't praise. There's no way I'm coming out of this without saying something completely inappropriate. I would like to name the Hotfoot, so please. Please leave your suggestions down below. Extra points for alliteration. So, you know, Harry the Hotfoot, Henry the Hotfoot. But preferably something more better than those two. You know, it doesn't have to be alliteration. I'm using that word very liberally right now, and I'm not sure I entirely remember English class well enough to confidently say that was the one that uses the same letters. Anyway, yes, teleporter will be somewhere over here. We're gonna have to do some sort of landing platform, and the pathway will sort of weave in and out of this area. Yes, yes, yes. I need more ice. Ba 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 ba. This is taking forever. I forgot. You know, like replacing blocks, and it just takes a long time. But anyway, I'm using this coral as a temporary. I thought it might kind of connect the build. But then I realized there's no coral on the exterior of this build, so the coral is kind of just out of place. Anyway, not important. This is my pathway. I added in the ice to sort of connect it to the build. I'm not sure I really like it. I'll probably take that out. Well, I initially sort of made the path, what am I doing? What? I just wanted to put a piece of grass there. I just want to put a piece of grass there. Please, please. Yeah, I wanted to connect the build because it felt a little out of place. Anyway, our this wall is looking pretty good. I decided to make it sort of a bamboo thing. I think the siltstone and bamboo combination actually looks pretty good. I'm saying a lot. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I try to do a little bit different of a waterfall. For some reason, water occasionally just doesn't flow how you would expect it to. I forgot how much I really enjoyed working with water in this game. So yeah, I think I just have to like unload and reload the area a little bit. But anyway, yeah, you can see it's looking pretty good. I also took a stab at just sort of making this very closed in, which I think will be cool. I'm thinking we'll do some sort of platform here that you sort of step down off of and end up on this path. You can see we've got a lot of room to work with. We can do some interesting stuff. I was thinking one thing that might sort of connect up everything is if we have maybe like smaller little things made with like gold blocks and sort of, you know, the blocks of the church, like smaller little offshoots. I was looking at pictures of like monasteries and stuff, and oftentimes they have just like little, you know, sheds and little things. I don't know if they're sheds. I don't know what they're for. Also, don't Google image pictures of monasteries. It gets a really creepy vibe. The weather changed, and now it's like raining and thundering, and it's very uncomfortable. Also, you know, it was just, there's some really creepy stuff. There's this island off the coast of, I think it's Florence, that it's just like where they sent everyone that had Black Death, and everyone died there, and then some doctor bought it and just started experimenting on patients out there in like the worst ways, and now it's just completely abandoned. The Italian government like is just like, yeah, we're not going to use that anymore. Just forget it's there. It's closed off. Yeah, I was looking at photos of that. Real creepy. Ugh, now I'm just uncomfortable. But anyway, yeah, I think doing little build. I'm just moving around constantly. It's all this coffee. Yeah, I think just having like little builds with some of these blocks will really connect everything together in sort of a better way. But yeah, the bamboo, I think, looks really good. We'll probably add a little bit more of it, you know, just random places and stuff. It's a pretty nice block. It's just sort of, it's sort of rigid, you know? I don't know. But yeah, so I like here we probably have room for like a little tiny build. We have room for something back there. I was thinking we'd do like quite a nice little garden right here with some benches and stuff and another little pond, and we have to get the moss in here somewhere. Whoa there, Mr. Bamboo. Rude. Yeah, anyway, little progress update. I've been at this for about an hour-ish, and I've gotten this done so far. And this might be a two-parter, which I'm not really stoked about. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think like a little platform, though, will be nice. Like right here. The walls obviously need some work. I'm not done with those yet. Yeah. Yeah. It'll be cool, I think. We're at my base, which is working great, by the way. I had a few people asking if I finally liked this redesign. It's alright. Anyway, I hooked up my portal. I've got a little area now. It's very cute. It's very schwanky-ish. This area needs a lot more work. I was not anticipating doing this much to it. Honestly, I don't really know why I thought this would be really quick. But yeah, this is where the portal comes in. Eventually, it's going to be sort of a little bit different. I'm sort of going to do this part last because it's where all my stuff is. But yeah, this is where you land. I really want to use the blocks that are part of the build, so it's certainly something, but we're definitely going to have a few more like little builds, probably something tucked in here, something over there. We're going to have a few more like sort of little builds that tie in this area, but I think it's a really good start. I'm really happy with it. We sort of got one side done. Downside, I used mud because it's a nice block. It ties in nicely. I have had a few pieces of coral pop up, unfortunately. But, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do about that. But yeah, I think it's a good start. This took about an hour and a half to do. I usually set aside about 2 hours to record a video, and then usually, like, well, usually about 2 to 3 hours to record a video. And today I had a little bit less time, but I also thought this would go a lot faster. I was a little bit hesitant deciding on what I wanted to do and whatnot, but I really like where it's at right now, and I did want to go check out the community build of the Hotfoot Challenge. I'm pretty close to being done my Hotfoot Challenge, and I don't know if so if you guys don't know, the world that you can play on as well, it's you just have to join the Discord in the description down below. This is this world. A bunch of people came together to do this Hotfoot Challenge, which is really exciting. Yeah, this is theirs. So I'm curious to see where it's at. Last time I was there, it was a massive hole in the ground with a ton of ores, which apparently were up for grabs. I didn't know if they were leaving them or not, so I didn't want to touch them, but apparently they were up for grabs, which is unfortunate. I would have loved to get some of that iron, you know? Yeah, this must be it right here, right? Yeah. Wow. I mean, this isn't even all of it, right? This is like this is one blueprint as part of it. So if we go outside of the blueprint, you can see it continues over to this side. I also love that they cut around the river. That's really cool. I mean, this is incredible. This is really just a massive, massive project. Yeah, from what I understand, there's going to be like a floating island. So I think maybe it'll look like it got lifted out of this or something. It's super cool. It's really, really cool. I don't know what the next step is. I'm very curious to see what this is when it's finished. When it is finished. I don't even really know how many people are actually working on this. But it's incredible, and I thought it would be a good place to end our video today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. It helps the channel greatly. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on that notification bell. If honestly, I don't have it on for any channel, so I have no idea what it does. I imagine maybe you get like a message when I post. If you know the answer to that, please let me know. But anyway, thanks you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.